October is horror month on my channel. It's Halloween month, all horror, aside from the album reviews, that is. And yeah, why not? And right away, I just wanted to start off by getting out of the way the scariest film of all time, The Exorcist. Yeah, this right here and Wreck are two of the scariest films I've ever seen. Wreck from 2007, the Spanish film, found footage. But this one's better, easily. It's not my favorite horror film. I just think that there's like two or three that are better. But yeah, in terms of actual frights and actual scares that it delivers, this one's the strongest, I'd say. Yeah, this even if you're perfectly aware of the behind the scenes things, and yeah, this movie just does an amazing job of immersing you and really sucking you into the moment so that you really become terrified of everything. It's just, even if you're an atheist, which I'm sure most of you are, you'd find the film just a fun little monster movie about a girl who finds a Ouija board and gets possessed by a demon. It's unsure whether it's an actual demon or the devil himself, but whatever. But if you are a religious person, you'd find this film more scary than usual. So, yeah, I highly recommend that. Regardless, eventually I'm seeing this film. The performances in this are outstanding. Like Linda Blair was nominated for an Oscar for this. She didn't win. She lost to Tatum O'Neal for Paper Moon. Tatum O'Neal should have won Best Lead Actress that year, but she was only 10 years old at the time. Linda Blair should have won Best Supporting. But Linda Blair was buried underneath a bunch of makeup, and her voice got changed partway through it. So it's kind of understandable why she didn't win. Um, so the movie starts off with two parallel stories with Linda Blair and her single mother, who's played by Ellen Burstyn, and the other story deals with a priest named who's played by Jason Miller, who is dealing with his mentally ill mother who eventually ends up dying. And he's giving up on religion, especially since he's becoming an expert in a in a scientific field. He's giving up on his faith. Now, obviously, the stronger story is the one with Linda Blair and Ellen Burstyn. Burstyn's a wealthy actress who lives with her daughter and housekeepers and assistants. We get a brief look into the family. It's not worked on a whole lot, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. So Linda Blair eventually finds a Ouija board and plays with it for a little bit. And Ouija boards are often said to deliver real, actual curses. I'm a Catholic. I don't buy that all Ouija boards do things. I mean, like they're just little blocks of wood with the alphabet and numbers on them. I mean, like whatever. Um, but once she plays with the Ouija board, and eventually ends up developing a weird behavior and gets possessed, things start to get better paced in the film. Like beforehand, it was a little slow. We were expecting a little bit more shocks and everything to happen like a little sooner. But you know what? That's fine. Whatever. I mean, like we spend some time getting to know who these characters are, and we get gently eased into the horror. Because if it was just one of those just explosive out of nowhere sort of horror things, then it probably would have scared the viewer even more. And this is 1973 we're talking about. Um, yeah, the thing that really makes this separate from most other horror things is it's a really intricate way of discussing the whole science versus religion aspect. Science versus religion has been a thing for so long right now, perhaps now more than ever. And yeah, this movie frankly does the best job in finding that sort of stuff out. I mean, like, and also, who does exorcisms anymore? I mean, like, if a person goes crazy and starts shaking, you're going to think that it's right away epilepsy. But of course, this movie right here tries to look at it at a different way, and and of course, eventually, when the exorcisms do end up happening, you get to see that it actually is an actual demonic possession. There's a and when Linda Blair actually does change it to this real demonic creature sort of thing, it's actually quite well done. I really thought it was very admirable the way that director William Friedkin was able to place everything so that she looked actually scary. It was really good. And when Jason Miller finally becomes the official Exorcist, it it becomes a lot more exciting. It was like the when the suspense is added, it just kicks everything into high gear. And yeah, the senior priest in this is played by Max von Sydow, who guides Miller into everything. That's really well done. This movie's just it's just simply brilliant. This has just about no flaws to it at all. It's one of my top 100 favorite films of all time. Horror at its very best. I'm going to give The Exorcist 4 stars.